Hey everybody, this is Todd and Barnett. Yeah, my connection's a little weak here, so I'm gonna go and see if I can move to a different area of the house, but my connection down here, maybe it's the connection in this one area of the house that isn't that good. Um, Here, let me. Um, so basically, yeah. Out here, it's. Hi, everybody. Hold on. Wait. Is this going right now? Yeah, apparently it is. I don't know what happened here, but for whatever reason, the connection was interrupted. So I just wanted to pick up where Resa left off, and for whatever reason, her connection just went kaput or something. So it was cool to look at our iguanas. So it was really nice, and it was really neat. So let's see here. What should we talk about? Well, it's been a quiet night here in Chesterfield. Nothing exciting happens. I'm supposed to be doing some yard work with my mom tomorrow for an hour or two, but I'm not really I'm not really into that sort of thing. I'm only doing it because she asked me to, and yeah, I'll make an extra $25, but um I guess um so, it's it's an incentive, but yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it because it's fun, so it's one of those things, but um you know, a lot of things happened, you know, a lot of things happened this week. Some good, some not so good. Um, I I'm trying to keep my sugar under control. I'm just for many of you who are probably wondering, I'm diabetic. Um, I'm type 2 diabetic. I have been since my I would say somewhere around my mid 20s. I had been diabetic, and diabetes runs my family. It's partly genetic, but it's partly a lot of other factors, like my eating habits and whatnot. Um, well, I've got other health issues. I really don't want to go down the list, but I'll just say that some things are getting better for me, and some things are just relatively the same. Um, I know that there are other things in the works for me. I'm trying to start off a company, with my best friend. I can't go into a lot of details, but it's really cool, So, but anyway, what's going on with everybody today? Anybody interesting? Anything interesting? Um, I wish I had pet iguanas here to show off, but in a guns like Resa has, but I don't. But it's, you know, it's interesting. So it's interesting, and I have a Shih Tzu. She's gonna be 4 next year, and that's gonna be great because she's 3. I love her to death, and it's cool, you know. So it's a lot of interesting stuff going on with her and all that. So I probably should have done like set a time for a live stream. I'm going to do that from now on so that people can come and watch me. So, hey Amber, how's it going? Great to see you joining on board and everything. So, I don't want to show much of this room. It's a pigsty. I've been trying to figure out what to do with half the stuff. I'm a hoarder, actually. Um, that's okay, Rachel. Thanks for joining, hon. Yeah, I know. Resa's video just went kaput. Um, I don't know what happened. I had to go use the restroom, and when I came back, the video was dead. Practically dead. She showed off her gun collection, though, which was pretty cool. So I've been looking at a couple of her Glocks, and I thought, man, I would love to get a couple of those. Something similar like that, so that would be really cool. But, how old is your daughter, Rach? I'm just wondering. Yeah. But, yeah, I can show some things without showing the clutter. I'll do the best I can. So, I've got a keyboard here that I need to work on again. It's one I got for my birthday a few years ago. It's a musical keyboard. Yes, I'm a musician myself. Um, I don't like to brag about it myself, but it's one of those things that, I still work with it. I do some things on the side, but lately, within the last few months, I've sort of, I guess the imaginary songwriting well has dried up. So, let me show you what it is. So, this is my keyboard. Yeah. That's what it looks like. So, for those of you who are probably wondering, yeah, that's a Yamaha. And it's really, really cool. It's a much older model. There's a lot of dust on it. I gotta get the dust off of this thing, and I gotta wipe it down and clean it up. I haven't got around to that yet. I've been kind of behind everything. I'm slow. I'm very, very slow. But anyway, that's what's been going on with me. So a lot of stuff. That's what it looks like there. So I write whenever I can, when I can. I have an account with TuneCore. They were on Fox Business one time, and I thought, okay, I'll just sign up and see how that works out. And, so. Hey, Eric. What's up, dude? It's been a long time, man. Yeah. I was gonna call you tonight, but I totally forgot about that, and I figured you would be in bed by now. Um, I so yeah, it's been quiet. It's been quiet around here. It's one of those things. Um, so how you been, man? I haven't seen you in a long time. I saw some of your pictures, dude. Nice. Um, you and your girlfriend are finally married. So how's married life going for you? So that's good. Yeah. 16 years? Wow. That's awesome, man. Good for you. Good for you. Me, I'm just still single. That's better for me anyway. In the kind of world that I have been doing for the number of years, I had been in a number of relationships on and off over the years, and I came to realize recently that I'm better off being by myself. I don't mind talking to people, but being in close relationships well, not close friendships. I don't mind close friendships, but in a romantic relationship, not so much. So it's been busy, uh so everything going good here? I mean, how's work going for you? I missed the I didn't have the money to go to the state convention this year, but I heard some great things happened. It was the most attended convention, from what I've heard, um, and 70 candidates were picked, so it was a good thing. Um, and we've got a new board elected, and you know, and I've been working with the state chair who used to be the chair last year, and up until past Saturday, she was the chair, and that was pretty much about it. A lot of interesting stuff happens, so a lot of interesting things happens. Just trying to take trying to take care of stuff. You know, between here and with the party and everything, and with the blogging and all. So it keeps you busy. It keeps you on your toes. So let's see here. Anyway, this has been one of the most interesting Friday nights. So not too many people are extremely too chatty. I'm glad that we're getting right down to the wire in Orlando, because Austin's campaign is picking up steam, which is what it should be doing. And he is, a lot of people have been commenting in recent days, we need to be more professional, we need to be more of this. I agree, we do. But, you know, um, and I'm glad that Austin's trying to reach out to different people. I wish he would focus more on the independents than just the hardcore conservatives on the right. Not that he shouldn't be, but we need to bring everybody on board, and that's the important thing. So I hope we can get people on board, which is what I'm saying here. So, but all right. Yeah, me too. You know what? I'll be tuning in on C-SPAN because I was going to set up a GoFundMe page to send me to Orlando come hell or high water. And I just didn't want it to seem like I was desperate for funds, so I'm usually not that kind of a person. Like, I need, people to help me out with money and everything. Unless I'm doing a Kickstarter campaign or whatever, but yeah, so. Oh, hey, Adam. Talk to you later, Eric. So, Adam, what's up, man? How's it going? What's going on with you? Yeah, it's been a quiet night. Resa was on earlier. She was showing off her gun collection, her iguana collection, her liquor collection too, and her fake iguana collection. She was on a roll tonight. She had like 26 or 27 viewers, and I was like down. Sometimes I usually get like 1 or 2 viewers, and I'm like, what am I doing wrong that's not marketing to people so immediately? It would be great to have that kind of people, watching and whatnot. So maybe I should just put out like an advance notice or something to people. Say, I want you to come and watch my live stream. I mean, I don't. I don't know if I should, juggle, like be a juggler or something. So, or do some circus acts. I can't, do a trapeze. That wouldn't be entertaining. That would actually be kind of nasty. But it would be kind of, well, maybe it would be funny, but then again, not that funny. But I would, talk to a lot of people and see what they're thinking. And so, anybody interested in, let me, what's been going on recently? And I can tell you a couple of things that I like to do. Well, I'm a big Netflix binge watcher. I'll watch anything on Netflix. My God, I got so much time on my hands, it's not even funny. I'll watch anything that is like horror, action, yeah, drama. I'm not into the tearjerker stuff that much. I do like the martial arts. My favorite stuff so far. I love the Chinese movies. Ones where they speak in Japan, they go, "Yes, we must kill him." Look, Godzilla. And it's not fitting the words. When they speak, the English language is not fitting the words. Get it? Even the old movies. I remember when I was a kid, I used to watch these cheap, stupid yet funny martial arts movies. And it would be funny as hell. When I was in grade school, I used to watch it on TV. And they used to air this stuff on TV when I was a kid. A lot of it. Uh, we kind of froze for a second here. Um, they used to air a lot of those martial arts movies, and it was funny. Yeah, it was funny, man. I mean, they used to have all these martial arts stuff and everything, and it was great, man. I mean, it was my favorite thing to watch. Going in half the time when they're speaking Chinese, whether it's simplified or traditional Chinese, and there's an English translation for it. The English words do not fit the Chinese words, and you can tell that's not what the Chinese people are actually saying, but it's an interpretation of it. Yeah, and it's funny as hell. It is funny as hell. I mean, the actual Chinese, man. It's it's fascinating. It really is. It's really, really fascinating, and it's hilarious as hell. So, um, it's really interesting and stuff. We're talking about. Um, I like it. I've always liked to watch Chinese movies and everything, and I used to watch the old Godzilla movies, but the most recent stuff that passes for Godzilla in recent years, it looks a little too Gumby-ish and a little too fake. I think that's the problem. I don't know. Godzilla! But you know, so if I ever go to Japan, I will never talk about Godzilla because I'm afraid they might beat me to a bloody pulp. Um, so that's the thing. But I like to watch all kinds of movies. I'm into Marvel. I'm into DC. I'm a comic book guy. And I don't care what anybody says. I am. I love comic books. Anybody out there who are fans of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. that airs on ABC, I watch that shit. I know that. Um, I know who else. Norm Singleton, Ron Paul's ex-staffer. He's a big Marvel fan. He and I will talk sometimes about what's going on with that. And I just saw Captain America just recently, the latest uh, entry into the Captain America movie franchise, and it is the most libertarian film ever conceived, visualized, filmed, and brought to the public. And I will say it's one of the best films ever made. It's probably the best Marvel Comics movie ever made. Unlike Batman versus Superman, it was terrible, man. It was terrible. Um, the effects were shit. Ben Affleck's acting as Bruce Wayne slash Superman. I'm sorry, Bruce Wayne slash Batman. Duh. Um, his acting was a joke. Henry Cavill's acting as Superman, it was okay. It was pretty decent. He did better in just Man of Steel. Um, and who else? This Gal Gadot actress, the Israeli actress who played Wonder Woman, she was cool. I liked her. Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor. Seriously, he was a little young, a little too young to play the part. I'm not trying to sound ageist here, but come on. Get somebody who looks a little bit more like a more of a villainous Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor is supposed to be villainous. I mean, if he could shoot green kryptonite laser beams out of his eye sockets and kill Superman with one swift stroke, he would do it. And the Doomsday character that they had in there, that was a joke. The thing is, in the comics, Superman was killed after the Justice League was long after the Justice League was formed, not shortly before it was formed. And you know, I just don't think that it was the greatest film ever made for a comic book movie. And I'm not trying to be insulting about it, but you know, it really sucked as a movie. So it lasted only like 3 or 4 weeks or something like that, and it was yanked out of the theaters. I only saw it once, and after that, I was like, okay, never again will I ever torture myself with this film ever again. They call it a comic book movie. I call it a piece of shit. It's plain and simple. Let's see here. What else have they been doing lately? Oh yeah. There's some interesting news. Getting back into and well, just before I go into this next thought about what's going on into the world of of politics and the entire presidential race, I wanted to point out something interesting here. The X-Men movie premiered today. It's X-Men Apocalypse. I'm looking forward to that. So if anybody has seen that, please let me know how it was and how it got to be where it got to be. You know, that would be cool. If not, you know, I can understand that. Moving on. It's been verified that Gary Johnson, the presumptive Libertarian presidential nominee, has chosen William Weld to be his VP running mate. And I'm thinking, William Weld, a Republican who is anti-gun, seriously? That was my first thought. And I'm thinking, is he trying to blow it for his own campaign? It's a good thing I never went on my way to support Gary Johnson ever again. And William Weld of Massachusetts, the former governor, William Weld, are you fucking shitting me? Seriously? William Weld? Give me a break. I mean, if that's the best that Gary Johnson could do, he's doing a really awful job at it. Picking William Weld What is he thinking? I mean, I can see about maybe and possibly picking Alicia Dern, who's one of the VP presidential candidates in our party and everything. I'm interested in hearing what she has to say. She's been mean, I've been meaning for her to get back with me and talk to me, and I was going to ask her, you're running for vice president. What are you offering that's different from what Will Colley is offering or any of the other VP candidates? I want to hear her platform. I haven't heard too much of discussion coming from her. But maybe there's something seriously interesting about her that should be discussed. I don't know. Does anybody? Um, yeah. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, it's been it's been going. It's been going, and this campaign that I've been working on exclusively with Austin's campaign, it's been a ride. It's been awesome. It's been sweet as hell. I'm loving it. And we're getting right down to the wire. And we're going to be nice to a lot of people. And we're going to reach out to a lot of people. I'm going to get the word out. I'm going to try and order a shirt. If Austin gets the nomination, I'm going to start ordering shirts. I'm going to wear them. I'm going to get campaign brochures. I'm going to get them all printed up. I'm going to tell people about Austin Peterson and what he stands for and his platform. I am doing this for him. And that is it. So I'm going to make a big case as to why libertarians and independents and Democrats and Republicans should vote for Austin Peterson coming this November on election day, the presidential election day, that is. So we've got a lot writing on this plate, a lot writing on the future of this country next week, which is Orlando. Libertarians all across the country will be convening for that event, and we're going to be fighting for the soul of the Libertarian Party for 3 days in a row. We're going to be doing it. This is serious business. And we can't be ignoring it. We can't just toss that to the side and pretend that, it's not happening. But, it is what it is. So I hope people really get all excited about it, because I am. I'm all excited about what's going on at the convention or anything. So, and please, people, stay, comment. I want to hear comments. Adam, are you still there, dude? If you left, please come to me, people. Talk to me. Tell me about your dreams and your desires. But anyway, if no other people end up talking, and this was kind of brief, maybe I'll pack it in for Resa. But in any event, this has been it's been very interesting. So what's going on, everybody? Right now, anybody watching any good movies now? Anybody reading any good books lately? Anybody hearing any new bands? Anything new? Anything interesting? Oh, by the way, I'll tell you one thing that I hate the most. Auto-tuning. When I hear music and I hear people rating original material and it's gotta be frickin' auto-tuned, give me a break. If you can't sing, then don't sing. Don't do it. If you can sing, great. But don't auto-tune. I really hate auto-tuning. It's awful. It's, back in the day when I was growing up, music was really big and there was no auto-tuning. You didn't change the voice to make it sound robotic because the person can't hit a specific high note or a specific note at all. So it sucks. But I'm not going to drag that on. So, in any event, this is going to be interesting. Let me know if you guys have anything to share and whatnot. So, that being said, I'm going to get off of here in a second. Unless anybody has anything they want to talk about or if they have any questions, I'm out of here. Okay. Okay, 3 viewers. Cool. Who's watching this? I want to know, I want to hear people. Come into the room, please. Talk to me. Make this... I don't like to rant so much, but if you have questions, if you have thoughts, if you have concerns, please talk to me. Now, we went from 3 viewers down to 1 viewer again. What the hell? Did I bore people that quickly? I guess I did. Well, let's see here. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. It's almost 1:45. We only got 1 viewer, so... Hey, viewer, who are you? Amber, you there? Talk to me, Amber. Are you still there? How about you, Adam? Are you talking? Are you... Anybody interested in talking some more? All right. Well, I'm gonna go and get going right now, so I'll talk to you guys later. It was interesting to see people left and right, and I'm about to turn everything off. Heidi ho. Unless those 2 viewers have something to say. All right. Well, this is what it is. Take it easy and bye now. Ta-ta.